I'm led to believe we're live.
But however, our TV, which... Oh, there we are.
Excellent.
So we now see ourselves. I mean, it's important for my ego. I like to admire myself in profile while I'm on camera.
But no, we are back with the EU4 dev multiplayer.
Yes.
And this is quite likely our penultimate episode.
Yes.
Winners will be decided today and next week as the final three teams that are in the running, well, more like the final two teams in the running, will duke it out for the score. The final victory cards have spawned, and it's...
Well, for most people.
Well, for those that can have them.
Yes.
So we have Team Johan, which are truly dominating in Europe.
Yes.
Prussian Western Europe really speaks for itself. We have Team Turk, which has been really quite dismantled.
One of the early runners and riders in this thing, but obviously...
I mean, they're still duking it out.
Kind of stumbled at the last fence here.
Yes, perhaps going for the Mare Nostrum was a bit too greedy for them. They've since had that shattered, and they are now just busy getting decimated by Team Johan.
Yes.
And then there's the Indian Triumvirate, who since about episode 3 have been playing single player over in the East. This might come to bite them in the near future, as when it comes down to score, remember, only the team with the highest total score will win.
Yes, the legendary Kaiser Johann was allegedly, I heard, trying to do a deal with Bratton, where in return for giving Team Johan first place, he would help Turkic Supremacy get second place.
Yes.
Which in this stream offers you absolutely nothing. So last I heard, it went down like a proverbial lead balloon.
Being second place in this dev clash simply makes you the first loser, and in fact Turkic Supremacy are already
first loser.
They're already our first loser. Yeah. Yes, Team Deccan are strolling away with the score, and they're even gaining it the fastest. However, Team Johan, you know, they could get their
well,
cards.
they have a lot of victory cards to gain. This is the big thing. Team Johan can really swing this round if the victory cards start dropping for them.
Yeah, so I mean, he would have to, well, for, who are we looking at here?
Well,
looking at revolutionary Prussia, of course.
Yes.
They'd be getting a staggering 4,000 points for taking Central Italy.
No, but look at Poland here, because they have...
Whoa, 5, 6, 7,000 points.
And then there's Russia.
And Russia's looking at all of them.
8,000. They had their 1,000 victory card taken them off in the last war.
So 3 and 4, 7, 8, 9, 10,000.
Yeah, and that would just basically...
Whoa, 10,000, 17,000, 21,000 points just from victory cards right there. And that would be enough to rise above Team Deccan.
Plus then the ticking they'd start getting from that would really... completely
be a game changer.
Game changer.
Yeah. So really, the Indians can't just afford to sit around here and continue to play single player.
Sit and chill, you know, doing their thing, day by day.
Even if they erect the best defences they can.
Yeah, basically they'll have to go on the attack.
Yeah, and on the attack against the revolutionary Prussia with its, how large is that force limit? Ah, yes, more than 500,000.
Not bad, I suppose.
With a...
Has he taken quantity ideas yet?
There's like the yellow pages of great generals here. And no, he's going for quantity ideas.
Yeah, so when they kick in, then you'll see a real army.
But you know, surely the economy could not sustain this. No, the economy could sustain.
Yeah, it's more like, you know, it's Paul Hogan going, call that an army. You know, this is an army. You know,
he just even has all these superfluous forts. He doesn't care. He's probably just trying to keep up his army tradition at this point. So
now basically here, Bratton has had the whole week to come up with something here, diplomatic.
And a plan is needed.
Yes, has he convinced the Indian Triumvirate to come in on this war? Because you got to say here that if they allow Team Johan to dictate, it's, you know, in the words of one famous sage, game over, man, game over.
Yeah, now the Prussians are already winning this war. The Turks themselves are tapped for manpower. The Mamluks don't really have much to offer, and then the Crimeans are busy getting stomped here.
They got visited, and the true Mughal Empire is sitting there,
staking their claims, but in the opposite direction.
Yes. Well, apparently it's bad luck for you to actually go into India. It didn't work out too well for the last people to go into India to find the Mughals.
No, the Mughals fell apart for that, and indeed the Eternal Order, they failed when they clashed against Bahmanes, Vijayanagar, and of course Maldives there. But really, I mean, Bahmanes...
348,000 there.
Yeah,
Vijayanagar.
Oh, what is that?
That's could be worse.
Yeah, but
Could be also be a lot better.
Damn
though.
sight better. But let us not forget the Maldives as well. You know, together
They can match Prussia
in terms of numbers.
in terms of numbers, but I think Prussia may have a slight quality edge.
Yes, and then financially, if you put all their ducats together, they equal one Prussia.
Yeah, well,
They would need to bring everything to the table.
and they need the Ottomans still in the fight. This is the thing.
And the Ottomans are getting curb stomped here.
Yeah, that's why they basically.
This war started 6 years ago, over 6 years ago, and just they haven't lifted a finger to help.
No.
And here's Morocco. Morocco at war with Crimea.
Yeah, basically Morocco has come in. They are looking for revenge. When did they join?
So it says they're involved in the Prussian Revolutionary War.
Oh, they've joined in on them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's an interesting one.
yeah. Oh, that just
Why? Oh well, here we go.
yes. That's the Mamluks essentially tied down now, fighting Morocco.
It's just not looking good for them. But there's the thing, like, it's difficult to want to help Team Turk, given that they've been sticking their fingers in all the pies.
Well, you got to say, in the case of Team Keeping It Real, you know, victory is not part of their plan here. You know, they know they ain't going to win it, but they can get revenge on the people that basically slaughtered them.
Yeah, so
And that's all they're in it now for, is a bit of revenge. And this is probably where Bratton probably made a mistake. He made sure that he didn't kill them.
yeah,
He should have either gone in harder, because now he's got this annoyance. Essentially, there it is there. What, 110,000 troops taken out of the fight.
and this is what happens when he tries to fight against. It's not that the Bratton troops are that much worse. In fact, discipline for discipline, they're better. would
Yeah,
you
but the
believe?
morale advantage.
Yeah, morale advantage.
But look at that, he's got tactics.
Ooh, courtesy of his discipline, his tactics are holding, but I still think he needs to bring in more.
Oh, there we are. Oh, there we go. That's a
good
big
victory.
win for them.
Pretty good victory for the Ottomans right
Is
there.
it show superiority, this war?
So the war that's going on right
Yes,
now
it
is
is.
indeed show superiority. So if they can bring it back from battles, and they have a lot to bring back,
Mm-hmm.
then they could make it happen. They'll win some of that by beating up the Mamluks at least. But see, here's the thing. Early game, Bratton made the decision to take over Iberia, right?
Yeah.
Now that blocked off Team Keeping It Real from getting in here, and that really got in the way of Team Keeping It Real. Whereas if it had gone the other way and Keeping It Real had made their way up here, then they would be clashing with the Prussians.
Yes.
There'd be a lot more diplomatic elbow room there. But as it stands, spread yourself too wide in
Spread
this.
too thin, not very good strategic depth. He should have probably much better taking out France than Iberia.
Yeah, simply allowing France to be consumed by the Prussian beast. But this is where that, quite possibly the worst deal ever made diplomatically here.
Well, I mean, it's when both sides think you have a good deal, someone loses.
Somebody loses hard. So the Ottomans was allowed to have their Mare Nostrum, whilst Prussia was allowed Europe.
Yes.
And
And basically then turned into the Ottoman final countdown. It's really the only way to describe this.
as soon as those times were over, he saw the writing on the wall to that end. Ankara is going down. He's already lost the city of World's Desire.
Well, it's now the city of Bulgarian desire.
Yeah, well, hey, they got it. I'm pretty sure they're quite happy.
Yes.
Never been happier to be
No
a
possible
March.
rivals, so just chilling out there. You know, it's like, who needs rivals when you got Constantinople?
Yeah, and Bulgaria's got some really good ideas. Some say they are the Prussia of the Prussian subjects.
Yes.
So,
Well, until, of course, they release Nepal.
yeah, well, they're getting there.
Yeah, they have a dream. Everyone has a dream.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Prussians might just be able to outscore
Oh, here we
this
go.
one. Yeah, back into it. Prussia wants to show what they're made of.
Oh, no reinforcements coming in.
Oh,
No.
good.
Oh,
Oh, in
it's-
fact, he knows where to go.
Yes, it's sort of like a clip from the Benny Hill show, this one.
There is a phrase, do not reinforce defeat. And,
Yes, and I was definitely not reinforcing victory there.
we're being asked if we're saying that Bulgaria is the true avatar of
Oh, wait a minute.
welfare.
Indians are at war. Who have they gone to war with?
So, Bapanov the Gianagar, they're of course taking on the mighty threat of Khorasan.
Yeah, but that will give them a border into, well, the Mamelukes, actually, and allow them to spawn off their 4,000 victory cards.
Yes, there is that, because that's what our Indians have been lacking here. They could make a comeback based just on score if there's no fighting, if they all get that 4,000 victory card. And so far, just one of them has it. The
Yes.
Maldives are over here looking at, where are we looking at? North Swahili coast.
It's pretty cool.
Captured the fort as he engaged. I had blocked movement from the neighbouring fort. Couldn't reinforce.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, of course so.
Yes.
Not good for you, but hey,
No.
better to live and fight another day.
Yes, probably then tactical withdrawal, probably the best one.
Mm-hmm.
But people are saying, but Mare Nostrum.
Well, it's gone.
Why
and
no
once again, getting reminded about the blue flames. We're currently playing on the live build that's available to everybody. So
Yes.
we haven't updated it with anything, including the blue flames.
Yeah, so there are no blue flames here today.
I've been reminded daily about since we heard it was a good idea.
Yes, that's why you should stay away from social media.
Yeah,
People want to be social.
far away. I prefer anti-social media.
Yes, that's why I'm on MySpace.
Got my best friend Tom there. He's not very talkative, but
Yes. Yes. Apparently, Kaiser Johann may be the heir to Starnan, people are suggesting.
that's a lofty claim.
Well,
since-
definitely. He's going to have to show a bit of form. One stream does not a reputation make, but certainly he started off well.
Yeah, especially when you're playing as Prussia, it's hard to really gauge your military prowess. But he does. He can.
But you have to get to Prussia first and then keep it.
What
What have you done? Have you broken this?
Not enough, to be honest. Yeah, he has shown great competence in the wars, and what I will say is he would get a 6 in admin, hands down, for just the way he handled his expansion.
Yeah.
You know, you never saw him falling apart to rebels. He just ate, and he
And he
looked
also
after his
discovered
nation.
a new technique for managing coalitions, which is always have a truce.
Yes. It's like, people won't coalition you if there's a truce, or you annex them.
Or
So-
you're at war with them. It's a bit too late.
So he just went through that, and you know, France doesn't really, despite their 590 aggressive expansion, they don't really feel like they'd be in good company for a coalition here.
No.
So he's managed that magnificently. And I don't know who brokered the deal between Prussia getting Europe and Ottomans getting a Mare Nostrum, but brokering that adds a few points to your dip. The mill, I'd need to see another campaign, and I hope we do, because Kaiser 3 Mountain Johann here.
He
brings the fight.
Oh, yes.
And we always like the people that bring the fight around here. So the Ottomans probably wondering what they can do at this point. They're stuck in Italy,
Blockaded.
which is where the victory point they must defend is, and it's even territorial cores, so they would lose the cores when it's taken. And they don't even have, in their own Mare Nostrum, they don't have...
Well, no, the thing is, they do. They're just not doing the naval game here. They could probably sweep up some of those fleets if they went for it.
Probably, but oh, here we go. Here's the problem. Massive amount of heavy revolutionary Prussian ships keeping the Ottoman fleet at bay here.
Yeah, but he's slowly repairing up.
That's precious. Still, he doesn't have anywhere near enough heavy ships to take them on, and it's a 1-star admiral against a 2-star.
All right, so perhaps escape is not in his plan.
No. No, I think it looks very bad.
All right, so the Indians have conquered Khorasan.
Yeah, that's gone.
Okay, where is the victory cards now?
Here we go. Arakia Jam of the Mamluks. It's very dangerous for them to jump in, though, because this war could finish up. And then, of course, Team Turk would want to defend this. And the Prussians would happily just sit and watch.
I still think they're probably better off trying to strike at at Team Prussia. Keep that war rolling. Because if nothing, because check to see if Vijayanagars want to spawn now, because they now too have the border.
There we go. So everybody wants to eat into the Mamluks.
So what they're better off doing is keeping them in the fight, let them bleed by attacking into the true Mughal Empire, because destroying one Mughal Empire is not enough.
No. It's absolutely shattered here as well. So they're not in any other wars. I do wonder, they need a game plan here. And oh, I think they're going to make the same mistake the Mughals made before them.
Well, definitely their troops are there. They could go either way. I'm sure people are frantically on them trying to ping at them.
He's looking all right for manpower. You know, it's nice fresh armies that he could roll in with. But where's he going to go? Will he fight the Prussians?
Oh, just go. Or the Ottomans. Yeah. It's a tough call here. I just got a message from Katz here. Well, might have been someone in the east that helped open the diplomatic channels after having them each being teamed up by large coalitions. Oh, so Katz is claiming that he was the one that negotiated the deal between, or helped negotiate the deal between the Russians.
Well, looking
the
at
Johanns and the Turks. Well,
looking at him, Katz has left behind 5 Mughal empires here.
Well, and he only started. He didn't even start with one.
Yeah.
So he's done pretty well here.
He's done all right. So maybe we can believe such an empire creator.
Maybe we want a picture of like the Mughal Empire with "I want to believe."
There were some rebels popping up, and the Prussians just immediately smacked them down.
Thank you very much.
No general even. So they're just chewing their way through this land. The
other thing here too is if we go over to Russia, right? And you check out where his diplomats are.
So building a spy network.
Because he has espionage ideas.
Oh.
So he can reveal.
Yes, he. Where is the one that lets him? Oh, he's almost finished them up.
Yeah. So he can actually see into the other countries. So he doesn't even have to Steve snipe here. He can just view them and let them know. Nice one, Karsten. Oh, what's happening? Oh.
Has there been a ruse happening down here?
Oh.
So the Mamluks are strolling into Timbuktu with its level 2 fort.
One does not simply walk into Timbuktu.
So I think he managed to trap an army here, and he's trying it again. But this time, well, it's almost even Stevens. We'll see how it works out. Oh my!
Yeah.
Karsten's showing that he still has what it takes.
Not quite enough, but still.
That shows some superiority, and now the...
well, Timbuktu has fallen.
Ooh. He gave it a good try. You know, Karsten has been around a lot of these dev clashes. He knows how it works, but when you look at it, he's lost all of his starting land, I think. So.
Yeah, but he didn't want that land anyway, you know.
The bigger plan was to make your way over here and, you know, just look at Brazil for a wee bit.
Everyone likes a good view of Brazil.
I am a so-called great power.
Yes, he intervened in the war. Yes. Why should he pay 400.7 times for idea group that allows you to Steve snipe? Well, you could do that for free. You know, I don't... Because Johan is the honourable foe.
He's got that.
Plus... You need to, the only useful thing about sniping is when we're actually viewing what you need to view.
And that's never a sure bet.
Well, no, I mean, really.
especially when we have Grugi saying, "Don't look, not now."
Yes. Why is Prussia fighting Ottoman rebels? Because I believe that Kaiser Johann believes in a tidy battlefield.
Yes, the Prussians stop for no man.
Yes.
I like that we have Starnan fun posting in the chat as well. Great place to meet Paradox developers, really. Yeah,
the other thing about sniping, of course, is we are on a delay. Thus, you're actually getting out-of-date intel. So if you're actually trying to kind of like manage a kind of complicated maneuvers, and you're actually viewing the stream, then you are 20 seconds out of date.
Yeah. Plus, you have to listen to us. And I think they get enough of that.
No, I think they use the mute button.
Yeah. Okay, they have gone to war. The Indians have decided that they are going to conquer the victory cards off of the Mamluks.
Oh, now that's really...
That's a low blow, and it might.
I think they're
really
going to regret that
them.
decision. Personally, they should have gone in against the Russians first.
And the Team Turk, I sincerely doubt they're just going to roll over here.
Well, no, I mean they'd be tempted. What I would do is peace out the Johans,
and I would focus all guns on the Indians. They've had it too easy for too long. But this is a bit different. The Mamluks decided to just...
cede off one victory card, but not the other.
They probably couldn't offer the other one because Vijayanagara hasn't occupied anything.
Yeah, but they're the other.
But it's right there. They only have to occupy a couple of provinces. And
bam! It's theirs. Sorry.
Ouch. Triple victory.
Yes.
Wink. Well, whatever the victory to you, right?
Yeah, so all Johan's the same to you.
Apparently selling is infectious in that area. So Raf Sanyan, when that is occupied by Vijayanagar, who seems very keen on not occupying that.
Yeah, well,
I suspect that they're just going to peace out and say, look, take it. But if you take it, come help us fight. And that's a pretty good deal, honestly.
Well, that's assuming they actually just beat
3 Russian-Prussian battles in a row.
Oh, well, let's just, we can check the victory.
Okay. Well, maybe your rebels are just fighting each other.
Yes. It's like they're like Scottish rebels. Yeah. You know, they'd rather fight each other. Yeah. It's a proud tradition where I come from.
It's such a variance of rebels. So you got the man in the turban here. You got the much more up-to-date looking folks, and I swear we just had the spearmen as well.
And there's some revolutionaries as well kicking about.
Spread the revolution. They seem oddly loyal to a tricolour there.
Well, everyone loves a good tricolour.
Putting the tri in tricolour.
White peace offer from Prussia, people were asking? I doubt it somehow.
I sincerely doubt it.
That would be a misclick. We can see what actually...
the deal is done.
Yes.
The victory cards have both been taken.
Now, will the Indians turn north?
They're going to have to if they want to
They're going
delay
to have to pray their Indians deliver.
Here we go, though. It is a white peace offer.
Oh.
Now, why would they offer
Because that is a separate peace only.
Yes, this was a war against Crimea where the bulk
so basically the Kaiser Yuan's saying, I will wait for my 4,000 victory card.
The bulk of the points are right here. The Russians getting...
Yes, basically the bulk of their points are going to be taken from Crimea. It's why they made them the primary. But now they know that Team India must be considering now saving the burning Ottoman Empire.
Poor Regier
peace.
Is,
peace?
No, not quite.
Oh,
I was just looking at player map and I was saying, poor Regier doesn't get a good name placement and doesn't get the best deal in this. So, okay, it's stab hitting the Ottomans here. They're being forced out. And that's extremely bad news for any potential Indians wanting to get in on this. What the Indians could do or have done is taken one of the victory card bits here for themselves.
Oh, but then...
Yeah, then Team Johan would be fighting them, but they wouldn't be getting the points.
They were
They wouldn't be getting the points until...
How the hell has Team Turk got positive war score?
Well, they have been showing superiority.
Yeah, well, how are they getting stab hit then?
So the Ottomans individually have terrible war score.
Yes, the alliance.
Crimea hold the good war score because they're the leader. They get it all from battles. The Ottomans, however, are just getting curb stomped. Got to remember it's the Crimeans at the forefront. No, if I had to come up with a last ditch strategy here, it would be that Bahmanis take some of this land for themselves to prevent Team Johan from getting it. Whether or not the Turks are willing to give that up is a different story.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, is that really they just need to pray now that whatever deal they have done with the Indians holds. Because obviously the Indians can now just attack keeping it real and pick up their last 4,000 victory card and go, thank you very much, so long, and thanks for all the points.
Yeah, and I struggle to see a reason why they wouldn't right now. They could strike Adal. Morocco's busy getting curb stomped here. It would be an easy one just to trickle in, and they could well do it before they get distracted with other wars. But the time frame for that is very slim. And the Ottomans are going to be forced out of this before too long. It's a tragedy to behold.
Yes.
Not even having their victory card taken, it's just get out.
Yeah, when the feeling's gone and you can't go on, that's a tragedy.
I'm surprised he couldn't just take it anyway, and...
Would that stab hit them?
Would that stab hit you? Just gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes! So they should probably be demanding the victory card anyway.
Well...
have we had any polls today to determine who thinks who's going to win just yet, Blondie?
No.
Let's make one.
Okay, yeah.
We can do that. So really, there's only 3 players in here. Let's not have people still putting their votes in for the Team Ducat Renaissance Party.
No, Katz has just confirmed his role in doing that deal.
Oh.
In that he first made sure that Team Turk hated them, and then made sure Team Johan hated them, and thus they were willing to do a deal to go for the man they hated the most.
Oh, me, oh my. That's one way to bond people.
Yes.
Oh, wow,
there was some Prussians.
There were Prussians there. They're gone now. Time to rethink this.
Tibet is growing, someone says. Oh, my word, Groogy. Is that another section of the burning world just been saved?
Yeah, submerging the burning world. So yeah,
one province at a time.
He's reduced the number of Mughal empires in the world. I think there was another one. Oh well, no, he split this one.
Yeah, so it's 5 still.
Oh well. Eternal Order is very much alive and present. We're building a great wall of Tibet.
Still winning this war, says Yes, but apparently you're advancing in the wrong direction.
Yes. Interestingly, I think if the Ottomans were out, they'd lose all the occupation war score, and Crimea might be able to stab hit out revolutionary Prussia because they have a lot of war.
Here's a big battle, though. Look at that, 200,000.
Okay, he's got to fight against the Russians here. Those
but
losses.
the tactics advantage is now sitting with the Prussians.
Yeah, he had a surge of discipline. I think it's gone, and there are reinforcements coming in for the Russians. Endless amounts of them.
And that will be...
It's all breaking apart. Cannons on the front row.
This is going to be a show of bit of superiority here. All right, the Indians are at war again.
There we go. What are you up to, Indians? Oh, the Mughals. The
Mughals
and Ming. But they just need this one province right here. I don't know why Bahmani's decided to occupy it since it's a victory card.
He's come back and started. Someone's looking. How's professionalism looking?
So professionalism across the board.
Drowning in a sea of dead Prussians.
If we look at players only, Poland is topping that. Then we have Prussia.
Mamluks. Ottomans down to 64%.
They had to slacken pretty hard to get the manpower they needed. And Crimea, bottom of the bucket at 14%. Just not very professional.
No, but rank amateurs, really.
Greenhorns, a lot of them. You know, low on manpower. Not very professional. Still good generals, though. Whew. Four siege, you don't see that every day.
6 shock as well, not bad.
In fact, when we looked at generals before...
Yes, we saw that definitely.
We saw that...
Did you say 64%? Yes, 4%.
Okay, so finally, it's not revolutionary Prussia with the greatest in the world. It's actually the Osman Oghuz with a 5-6-5.
In fact, the top 3 generals are on their side. In fact, revolutionary Prussia only comes 4th.
4th and alone. Poor show, really.
I
expected better from the best. But Poland's still pulling their weight. We'll take care of those rebels, don't you worry.
Well, they're taking care of their own rebels.
They need to get these lands, so...
Yeah,
Crimean revolutionaries. Just
now, is that Austrian rebels there?
Transylvanian, Hungarian...
All right, never mind. I was wondering if we were going to...
Memmingers.
Yes.
See, I told you there was an R there.
Yes. And then we'd have to start pinging CBs to get him back in here. His country's reactivated.
So maximum war exhaustion. The subjects want free. The Ottoman West Indies are no longer satisfied here.
Polish discipline has really improved. Nope. Poland is finally getting himself up there.
Not bad. 131. Take it. So, I don't know how much... Okay, the Ottomans have been forced out of this war. They didn't even have to surrender the victory card to Prussia. I think Prussia's saying, well, we'll leave that one on the fire.
Now, can the Crimeans stab it out on white pieces?
Let's see. Our survey says no.
No, all right, never mind.
Sadly not. There's still a lot of occupations going on here. That's
Memminger rebels go.
Not working out for them.
Can Starnan come back in as Transylvania if they get released? Well, that's up to Starnan.
And back in, well, he was never really playing as them.
But I think what he was saying to me was he got a taste for Prussia. And once you got the taste for Prussia,
nothing really fulfills
nothing else is the same, really.
Look at this laundry list of rebels. So we have Particularist revolutionaries, Moroccans, Algerians, Sardinians, Provençals,
Albanians, Tunisians, Savoyards, Aragonese, Milanese,
Croats, Wallachians, Maltese even.
Go Malta.
Not a tag you see on the map often, but I'd be happy to see them there.
Yeah.
Do us a favour and just release them. That'll make me
yeah, they're not sieging, so they're not going to get anywhere.
I think they've already taken it. It's just so small you can't see.
Oh, yeah, so they have. Yeah.
There we go, Malta. Yeah. Come on, we were even there. We practically colonised the place.
What happens if rebels take a victory card? Does it stay or does it move? It stays, I believe.
Well, since you don't occupy the province, you won't be getting the war.
Yes, but the victory card remains in place. You've just lost control of it.
Oh my, it's a bad
Yes, it's
day.
Everyone's nationality is in here. Yes.
We aim to offend every nationality.
We are equal opportunity haters here. You know, it's like.
So I really have to say the best.
If we have not offended your nationality yet, please let us know and we'll try and get you on the list.
We deeply apologise.
Yes, we humbly apologise, and we will get back to you for this delayed service, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Best thing I could think is just somehow letting the Indians take over some of the victory cards so that the Johans can't take it. But at least now that the Indians have a couple of theirs, the Team Johan can't win just on score without fighting them. At least not.
Well,
from
what's
what
the
we
team
see.
score looking like here?
In terms of score generation, Deccan is still pulling ahead there.
24. That's not bad
That's
going.
pretty damn good. Revolutionary Prussia gets much more on its own, but Poland and Russia just
All right,
not
two
pulling
our
the weight.
requests. So swamp Germans, mountain Swedes. Yes.
I'm English, and remarkably, for two Scots, you haven't said anything. Well, we
That's
prefer,
because you're not worth mentioning. Come
we
back when you've
prefer
got a
not to
proper
go
country.
for the low-hanging fruit
Well,
here.
yeah, no, real
I
countries
mean,
only.
just look at England.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
we leave that to Kaiser Johann, mate. You're all right.
I mean, the game is doing all the insulting for us here,
Yes,
really.
you know, don't worry. Yes, basically, we just do injuries, so if you'd like to come round. Damn it,
Damn
Ori
it,
had
Ori,
to
let me be. They're back again.
Yeah, please release me.
Oirat Tibetan Nationalist War. Oh.
Please don't make fun of the Netherlands. You can just pick on Bratton.
He's been offered up by his countrymen.
Swamp German, you can do better. Of course we can. But we kind of got we had a lot of demand there. So
We're in demand around here, so apologies if you have to wait your turn. So here we go once again. The Oirats are everywhere, even sieging down the. Is this a capital? No,
Oh,
but they're
something.
sieging it down anyway.
yeah,
So
keeping it sieged.
Tibet has to burn the saved world now.
Well, no, Oriat is burning the world. Yes, let the world burn.
I'm really not seeing the value in this land right now. If
Has the
the-
Ming attacked?
No, but since they attacked the Mughals, Ming decided, well, we're not going to let you keep doing
We're
that.
not going to take it.
But they'll have this one in the bag, I'm certain. They can't lose. Well,
Yeah,
that's
we'll see.
yet to be proven one way or the other, but I'm fairly certain they can't lose.
But are Swedes swamp Swedes? No, Swedes are swamp Finns. I mean, it's not difficult. You know, it's just or sober Finns. I don't know. One or the other. Yes.
You have a Dutch guy in the office. He doesn't even try to hold his own lands. We're insulted enough. My.
Well,
Since
no,
when
it's just your lands aren't very good. Even Dutch people don't want it. I mean,
So Limerick is occupied, but that's by British pretender rebels. It's James Stewart and Benoit Raleigh
rally.
trying to take over.
Well, you never had a rally chopper.
guess.
Young people of today. I don't know.
Not only Stockholmers are swamp Finns, Scanians are farm Danes.
Yes, sober Finn. Isn't that a contradiction? No.
So we're a very multinational organisation. here.
Yes.
Some say we're like a Brexit lifeboat now.
Yes.
But,
Well, lifeboat. Not really a love boat.
well, maybe.
There's not much love going on here. Just ask Crimea.
Okay, so the Prussians have penetrated
Yeah.
far here. The Mamluks are now feeling the burn.
Yes.
And the Ottomans can just stand there and look. They would have to no-CB their way, well, truce break into a war here if they really wanted to. I don't think they want to,
No.
but they don't want Malta to exist, so I'm not very happy about that. In fact, I'm very disappointed.
Sad.
Can you check where the Indians put their capitals? Putting them in Oceania would let them use their land more efficiently for trade companies. Well, I think they already have states everywhere, so they're probably not looking to do that. But no, they've kept it in Bihar and Vijayanagar still,
Still in the
titular
city of victory
Vijayanagar.
there.
And they've developed it up so they can get at least some age bonus. Look at that. Ignore coring distance, so maybe they do want to put that to use. But
And also artillery, which is probably not a bad one.
artillery, definitely a good choice.
Yes.
I mean, you need this if you want to be up to snuff in these final wars, but you know that you're fighting against Prussian discipline.
Fire damage received. Has Prussia taken that one yet? Because I think they went for cannons first
I'm
up.
sure Prussia's taken everything. Everything.
All of them.
I mean, why wouldn't he? Look at all the splendour he gets. The only reason he's not getting more is because he doesn't have a parliament, and he goes wide, not tall.
No, it doesn't believe in having a...
Does he still have? There we go.
He has actually developed a bit. My goodness.
Developed 21 times.
That's
The
unbelievable.
Prussians of Mitau never been happier. I should have chosen Riga. Nicer place.
Is it?
I've been there. Love it.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that's...
That's the true Mughal Empire getting invaded by Kazan of all countries. What? Why Kazan? Oh, the Russian reconquest of... Wait, what? I think I missed a story here.
Yeah, basically there were some various rebels going into action here in Crimean land. Now they're broken free, so now the Russians now have to fight again.
Yes, they got to take it. But okay, that wasn't a Russian victory card, was it? It's Kama, of course.
Yes.
They'll be taking that back.
Yes,
This will not be difficult for Russia. Is there a chance that Kaiser Johann will reform the Holy Roman Empire and make that his new title? Or was that an EU3 mechanic?
I think he can form Germany.
Is there even... I think the HRE is gone, actually.
Yes, I think the war is over for the HRE.
Yeah, it's gone from here.
It's neither Holy Roman nor existing, actually, as it turns out.
But he was the sole emperor and all that.
Yes.
And he became a republic, so then he just went, okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore, and just
he
died.
did have one elector who was considering voting for him.
Ooh, Wallachia. Wallachia's back on the map.
Yes.
Other than that, I wonder if the Ottomans are making any effort to try to save their own burning world.
Save the burning Ottomans?
Yeah, maybe they want Albania back on the map, but why didn't they want Malta on the map? That's...
Oh no.
It's not right. The Livonian Order starts with Prussian as a primary culture, I believe. Yes, yes they do. They don't start with any Prussian lands, though, so if they get annexed without taking Prussian lands, they are scuppered. Just Lika, Brandenburg. Still keeping Brandenburg as a march. I'm sure there's good reason to that there. They bring Prussian quality troops, right?
Thanks, Ming, for your rebels.
So Tibet's still trying to save their world here.
Save the smouldering Tibet at the moment. Now, there we are. Ming rebels have crossed over the border.
Afghans, Yarkandis. Yeah, Yarkans.
Yeah, if that 41k stack rose up in Ming.
All the while, just the Indians. Really
Wait, Prussia's a federal republic. Wasn't this government restricted to USA? Well,
I believe
apparently not.
Were they a federal? No, it's just localized here.
Yes, it's just they're a revolutionary republic, but being Germans, they only do federal republics.
But the bonuses that they just drink up for being revolutionary target are too good.
Now, there's Perm gone.
Yeah,
Johan's got himself a cracking Perm. Just wait till you see it.
The peasantry are up, but he doesn't mind the peasantry.
Who cares about peasants, really?
Yeah.
Just slap them about a bit with a large trout and everything will be okay.
Okay, I wonder what the Mamluks are even trying to do here. They're just getting floored here. I mean, what
did someone just say
Vicky
Vicky 3.141592653559? Yes, Victoria Pie coming soon. Victoria Pie.
Getting pretty hungry here.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Killing the Malta rebels. This is how you get chat to turn against you. Yeah, I never paid attention to the poll. What were people saying about how we'd... I see Team Turk have a remarkable following of their own here.
Let's just see. Where is the straw poll?
It's on the screen there, but it's a bit
no,
small there.
I'll hit the link. Here I can look at who will win season 9. All right.
There we go.
Results.
Prussia.
79% of people think the people's PP are Russia.
So when I ordered the trophies, it was a good idea to just say best Johann.
Yes. We'll have a special voting category for best Johann, fans' favourite. Yes. I can get behind Victoria Pie. Yes, indeed. How's the score? Victoria Pie.
You'll have to wait for the weekend to see how Scotland's score is doing. But
yes, well, boyo.
Yeah. So I mean,
best Johann, Poland.
Team Johann is going to have a great surge in points here, but that alone won't be enough. They have to fight. Then again, are the
R.I.P. Mughals?
Are the Maldives going to go for it? I think the Maldives should really be gunning down Adal here.
Well, the other thing here, though, is that let's check out. See, Russia manpower tapped.
Absolutely tapped.
Poland manpower.
They're all tapped. This is the time.
Yes, this is
to make a stand.
Yes, this is the time for the Indians to come in. These armed and fully operational Indian armies.
He's just standing around here admiring his new land, but he is getting score.
I mean, look at that Bakhmani manpower.
He is getting score for it. In fact, he's almost halfway up with it.
250,000 manpower.
250,000 right there. Another 100,000. Oh, he doesn't even have 100,000 max manpower. Maldives have been slacking.
But still, that is
It's
a lot
still-
more manpower than any Johan can imagine.
It's infinitely more than what the others can bring. I do wonder what happened with all this. I would have expected Brunei to be gobbled up.
But this is their moment. This is probably their best moment to attack the Johans.
They won't have a better opportunity, and even...
Well, the other thing here is maybe they could lure the Ottomans back in. If they could, you know...
Oh, that's it. Mamluks are out. Crimea can now be...
Yeah, and this is
well,
it. You know, there's...
Close to 100%. In fact, the rebels are about to break them as well. Transylvania will be back on the map momentarily. Don't you worry.
No. Yes, here we go.
Yeah, next month. 100%. 100.
There we
Oh,
go.
well, there we
Free
go.
Transylvania with every stream here. Yes.
Yeah, here we go. They're getting those sweet... I mean, they're not the Prussia of anywhere, really.
No. No, in fact, they're the Transylvania of the Carpathians.
Of ex-Crimea. But who knows, they might even survive through all this, because people don't have victory cards on Transylvania. They just sit tight, be quiet. No one will notice.
Can you spoil the next Hearts-Bound for Death, Harry? No.
No?
No.
No.
No, but still.
I mean, I could try.
Look at this beautiful Morocco, someone says.
Beauty is in the eyes of...
Well, you got to say, this is a border-gore-free Morocco.
I appreciate what he's done. I mean, the coastline, there's not much you could do against the Prussians
True
here.
Byzantine is back. Someone goes. And
Is Bulgaria? Or?
Transylvania, I think. They think it's the Provence free.
Yep, Provence back on the map. I wonder if Kaiser Johann's going to let them be, or if he just...
No,
It's
no. In
oh,
fact,
it's
he
even
is
looking-
he's already at war.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Louis de Valois. It's like now's the time to shine. I will see through.
now
to
is
the-
now is our. Oh no, never mind. Can Ottoman rebel situation? Some people were curious. Did Team Johan take anything?
He's trying his best to keep things.
He's got no rebels breaking his country. He still has a lot of war exhaustion.
Yeah, he's vastly reduced the amount of rebels going on. Just needs to take care of Algerians and Ragusans.
He could probably
Sadly.
spend some of his dip power.
Very sadly, no Albania back on the map.
No.
He could deal with this war exhaustion a bit better.
And that would probably help him.
And he's in a coup as well.
Never mind.
Oh, it's a bad day to be the Ottoman.
Transylvania is the third Rome. PF. They're showing their respects for Provence here.
He's going to need to bring a few more units if he wants to take.
No
this.
surrender, Crimea. Oh. Grugi's meanwhile complaining about the Ming rebels are dying on the Great Wall of Tibet.
How about the Oirats? Are they dying? Did he lose land to Oirat, or is that war? No, the war's still ongoing.
Yes, but I think Ming rebels are doing their bit to.
Yeah, they fairly come down in number. He just needs to move in for the kill. He'd have no problem, right?
Having a state disaster in late game when doing wars with players unacceptable.
Oh,
Who owns the New World?
he's going to have to accept it.
Well-
the New World is mostly owned by Tibet, but
However,
much-
we actually have Yemeni Colombia,
Yeah,
which
they-
I think we all expected.
they all snuck in there, and they even ate Persia that was right here.
Yes, no, there we see Crimea saying they're not surrender because they're winning, thanks to show superiority. No, now only just now.
Yeah, only just losing, but they have.
They can't stop hit them at the moment.
They got 63 war score due to
And-
battles and winning.
Ticking war score won't flip because there's no armies left. So they will not be able to get 100%.
Oh, that would be so. It would be great if they had naval superiority and they had like an island where they had all their fortifications. They just go, well,
Can the Mamluks finally form Persia?
well. They're asking all the right questions around here. He's not flipped his culture, I believe, so it's a bit of a moot point. Yeah, they're just. Wait,
That's Provence.
wrong country.
No, Occitan is definitely not.
No, they're still Turkish.
But they accept Persian.
They do.
Yes,
They
they're
do.
very accepting of Persian. Please tell them to occupy rebel provinces. They will get 100%. No, I'm not going to tell them that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Why bother?
it's not our job.
This is the Crimean last ditch.
No, but Valencia, gone. I just noticed Kaiser Johann.
Oh man, Crimea not going to be a great power anymore. It's a sad day for the world.
Rebels don't need war score. Yes. Oh, there we are. Fully occupied. But they can't get... They've only got 37% war score.
Yes.
But no, they're
Need to win a bit harder there.
sieging that last rebel province, and then hopefully they'll get the 100% from full occupation.